Once you've populated your Excel spreadsheet with all of the required information, you can start to make your Gantt chart, which isn't as hard as it actually looks if you follow these steps. So we're going to populate the Gantt chart with 3 columns: the tasks, the start dates, and the days to complete. So I'll just move this over here, and we'll start a new one down here in one of these blocks. It doesn't really matter where you start. We'll start it here. You go up to Insert. You go over to the charts icon here. I like the 3D stacked chart. Make sure it's a stacked chart, but I like the 3D one. That's my choice. Okay, and then you can just move it wherever you want. I'll make it nice and big. And now we have to put the information in. I strongly recommend you start with the start dates here. Okay, and we'll right click on the chart, go down to select data. You want to add the entries, and for the series name you can very simply just click on start, and Excel will change it into its own code. Don't panic about that. Go down below here with series values and delete the code that they've entered, and just very simply select all of those dates, and you've got it all populated, and click OK. So that's the first part. The start column, the start dates are all registered. Now we're going to add the days to complete. Do the same thing. Go over here, click add, series name, click days to complete, done. Go down to the series values, delete that code, select all of the days to complete. You see it's starting to populate, click OK, done. Now we need to include the tasks. So that's the horizontal axis label. So you want to click edit here. Now this is a little bit different. Don't add the blue part up here. Don't add the task thing. Just go straight into the actual tasks, select them all, and you'll see all this weird code, and then click OK. And then they will all appear here. So there, almost finished. However, the way that Excel populates the chart, or creates the chart, it's not the final product that we're looking for. There's a couple of things you have to do first. So the first thing you'll notice is that it's in reverse order. We want to start with the research locations at the top and the departure at the end. So that's easy to do. Click on this. On this side over here, this is the axis. Make sure you click when you right click. So I left clicked on this to select it. The next click you do is the right click, but make sure you click on one of the letters or one of the words. Otherwise, you select the wrong thing. And we want to format the axis. So click format the axis. Come way over here, and you very simply you want to reverse the order. Categories in reverse order. Done. The next thing you'll notice is that we don't need all this blue stuff. This blue stuff is just the empty space where nothing is happening, and we don't need to see all that. So I just left clicked on that, and then the same thing, I right click on it and format data series, come back over here, and what we're looking for is the paint can, because this is just a cosmetic feature, and we want to go to the paint can, and we want to select no fill so we don't see all that blue. So getting closer, looks almost the same. The last part of the puzzle are the dates. For some reason there's this delay in the start dates. We don't need all that empty space here. So again, very simply click on the axis that contains the dates. I just left clicked on it to select it, and then make sure you're on one of the numbers to make it easy to select. Right click on this, and then again format the axis. Let me go back over here, and what you want to do is change this bounds minimum to erase all that blank space. Now the way Excel operates is that dates like this, for example, are for some reason coded. So you have to change it from the actual date into the code. So I just selected this, as you saw, and you can go over to any blank space here and paste it. Okay, and now the date is pasted here, and this is where I want to start, and I want it to show that it starts here, you see. So I paste the date in here, and as you'll notice up here, this is how it's displayed. That value here is displayed as date. We don't want it as date, we want it as the number. So you go down and you select it as the number, and now we have the number code, and we can select that. And we can come over to, back down to here, okay, and right click on that and format the axis again, and then come over here and paste that number into the bounds, okay, and then press enter. And you'll see now we've got our final product, and the final product looks just like the other one. Okay, so not as hard as it looks. Get all your data in there, and you'll notice these 3 columns are the most important ones: the start date, days to complete, and the task. And there you go, you got a Gantt chart.